Okay guys, so now these are the three outputs. You are saying just show me the hello world as an output. So whenever you are going to show the output, you have to use the printf functions. If you are not familiar with the functions, it's fine. For now, this is the function. Just keep in your mind. So now we have the variables. So you have to declare a particular variables. You have to initialize the values. That means you have to create the variable first, then you assign the values. We're gonna discuss about the data types. Now I'm saying integer x equals to 10. That means you are declaring the variables and also initializing the values. In simple words, you are storing 10 in x variable. Make sure the data type is integer. We are going to discuss about the data types. But for now, I'm going to printf this one. So I'm saying %d. Why we are using %d? I'm gonna discuss about this one, comma, and this is the single variable, which is the x, which is we have just created. So now if you run this program, you will have 10. So as you can see, this is the 10. You are storing the 10 inside of variables and you are just printing the 10. Okay, so whenever you have the integer value, you have to use the %d. If you are not using the %d, let's see what happens. The system automatically show the d and the x, not the actual value. So as you can see, it's just showing you the d, not showing you the actual value. So if you want to print the actual value, you have to use the specifiers. We're gonna discuss about the specifiers in our later videos. But for now, for the integer, you have to use the %d. For the floating values like 10.5, 1.1, 3.5, so these are the floating values. So for the floating values, you have to use the %f. %f. For the string, you have to use the s. We're gonna discuss about some other specifiers in our later videos. But for now, this is the %d. So you are declaring the variables, you are assigning the value at the same times. But sometimes we always declare the value and we never assign the value. So this is we have declared a value. Now I'm going to initialize the value y equals to 60. Fine. You are declaring the value here, variables, and this is the value. Now if you want to execute the program, you have 10. Why? You are printing only this one. So let's suppose if you are saying 10 plus y, fresh, you have 70 because you are storing the 60 in the y and 10 in the x variables, and you are going to use this operator, plus operator. We're going to discuss about the arithmetic operators in our later videos. But for now, you are adding two variables, you are adding two values. Okay, so let's talk about the data types. So this is the integer data type, integers. So that's why we are saying integer. Let me explain. So we have some data types: integer, x equals to 10, or integer y equals to 10. I'm saying float, z equals to 10. So this is the floating values. We also have the double, and we also have the character. As you can see, character, the single letter, and we have the string, more than one letter, like hello world, hi, I'm fine. So this is the string. So these are the data types. Fine. So we also have some other kind of data types like boolean, true or false, and also like array is also a data types. So this is the array, and we also have some other kind of data types, but for now you have to keep in your mind that this is the integer, float, double, and this is the character, and this is the string, because we're gonna use these data types in our projects, in our files. So let's suppose if you are saying, if you are going to create another float, now I'm saying z equals to 10.50. Make sure this is equals to, that means you are assigning the 10.5 value in the z variable. So this is the assignment operator. I've already told you guys that we're going to discuss about the operators in our later videos, but for now, z. What happens if you are saying x plus z? Let's suppose now I'm going to run this program. Now, as you can see, you have the 0. Why you have the 0? Because this is the floating value and this is the integer value. X is the integer value. And you are saying, show me the integer. If you are adding the floating values with integer, you always have the, or you have to use the %f, because the result you always have in the floating. 10.5 plus 10 equals to 20.5. So once again, right click or go to the run program. Now you have 20.5.0. If you are saying 2, running the value, fine, for now forgot this one. So you have just executed the variables, you have declared the variable, assigned the values inside your variables. Why variables? You know very well about it.